it seems as if I've gotten so used to the Egyptian sun, because after the first day doing the pyramids and I took those awesome videos and pictures, I was so done. Like, I was absolutely done. The heat had gotten to me and I needed to sleep. But like, I just did the ATV and I feel like so energized. I feel alive, that I think now it's just like time for me to do something else. So I'm gonna go see the Egyptian Museum right now. So right now for visitors, it's 300 pounds, 300 Egyptian pounds. And so I'll be paying just about, let's see, $10 maybe to get in. I am just looking at all of the hieroglyphic wall writings of depicting different stories, that it's just amazing to see. Like, look at this. This is one of the first known languages ever. The amount of detail that went into carving such an elaborate and like intricately designed piece of history. They understood even back then that, look, in order for people to know about us in the future, we have to write things down, and it's very important to write down everything. Like, just imagining yourself in the future. Like, you want to be able to look back and say, this is what I was dreaming about when I was 10, when I was 15, when I was 20. Write it down so that in the future, you'll be able to be so proud of your journey. This is a tangible piece of evidence of what these people were dreaming about thousands and thousands of years ago. Absolutely amazing. The sarcophagus were actually made out of stone. Some of them were actually made out of complete marble, like this one. The craftsmanship for thousands and thousands of years has remained the exact same, preserved for all eternity. And they understood the significance of permanence. That's what it is. So right now I'm heading up into the observatory deck to see everything that is upstairs. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know what I'll be seeing, but I know that the mask of Tutankhamun is actually in here. So I'll be able to see all of that in just a minute. One of the most fascinating things I'm discovering is the permanence of the paint. Like, I don't know if these were like retouched or what, but even if they were, it's like amazing to see the detail. But at the same time, it's like, how, if they didn't retouch these, the paint job, the painting on these like pieces of artwork are amazing. Like each of these markings, they're depicting the story of this person's life, this entire life of this one woman right here on this sarcophagus. It means that they would have been recording and recording and recording everything about her life like a journal in these pictographic depictions. Such amazing stories that you can see all over her sarcophagus. She must have been very important and also very beautiful. I just found one that I think is probably like properly decomposing. There's a mummy here in plastic. I guess they're trying to like not let any oxygen go into further the decomposition process, which is so cool. This guy or this woman is on their way out for sure. Well, this is it. I'm about to go see Tutankhamun's mask and I just can't wait. Check it out, guys. Like his treasure is actually in here. So I just exited the exhibit. And of course, on my way in, because I was taking the video for you guys, I didn't read the instructions saying no photos and no videos, so I couldn't get a snap for you guys. But I can tell you, it was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen, because you could see the golden mask. It's there. It's like right there, solid gold. Then you have the inner sarcophagus. So there are actually two. Yeah. So there's the inner sarcophagus, which is solid gold. And then there's the outer one, which is also solid gold. And then you have all of his treasures made out of solid gold just there on display. Is it worth coming to see? It's definitely worth coming to see. I guarantee it. So this box contained Tutankhamun's organs. This golden gilded box, this is the one that contains his organs. And it is protected by 4 female goddesses, including Isis. These ones definitely give a more accurate picture of what these people actually looks like. I can tell that these ones are actually from the Roman Empire. They must have been Roman royalties or soldiers or generals who would have been in Egypt at that time and were actually mummified also, which is pretty cool. And it's also very important to note that even back then, it was so diverse in Egypt, just like it is now. You see people of so many different skin colors, so many ethnicities in Egypt right now, and it's the same back then. It was pretty diverse, no doubt about it. Seems like there wasn't any separation in terms of how each ethnicity was treated during burial. These heads right here, they are all of Caucasian descent, obviously, but there are also other figures that actually have the same depictions. It doesn't matter the ethnicity. Everyone received the same treatment, it seems, based on what I'm seeing here. I'm not sure about actual history, but the intricate designs, it's not separated or based on race like everything is today, which is phenomenal actually. Now this is one of the larger ones. I am not exactly sure why it's so large, but it must have been someone very important or someone who did something very bad, because they didn't want him to get out, and no point. It's also very important to note that there are a lot of Anubis paintings on this one, which is kind of cool, but still kind of scary. This is papyrus paper. Papyrus made from a type of plant that only grows here in Egypt, which is woven in crosshatch. And so this paper would have lasted for thousands and thousands of years based on the durability of that plant and the ink that was used to make the writings. If you look carefully, you can see the crosshatch of the plant itself. So for Egyptians, especially ancient Egyptians, food was very important, of course, as it is for every human being. But they also believed that it was important for you to send food with the person being mummified. So they mummified a lot of different things. This one right here actually shapes like a chicken, guys. They mummified chickens, sending it with the mummy for the afterlife. Can you imagine that? today. I am thoroughly amazed, thoroughly impressed with everything that I've seen. And it's time for me to pack this journey up and head on back to my hotel. See you in the next one. Bye.